Morning all. So I got the nice Sunday paper I'm about to go through. Waiting for the computer to update so I can start editing yesterday's video. Lay is eating some Cracker Jacks, watching some Disney Infinite Inside Out videos. So lazy day so far. So video is edited from yesterday. It is now producing, and I will hopefully be able to start uploading it before I have to head into work. If not, Sarah will do it while I'm heading into work. About to get Elaine some lunch, and then we're going to do something. Not sure yet.
This is another day where this is the only thing that I'm going to film all day. My kids are always going to come first, and although Elaine is feeling better, she still has a little bit of a residual cough, and we're not exactly sure if it's because she's actually sick or if she has allergies. Because although Joe and I have had some sort of cold, it's not exactly the same as what she's had, and nowhere near as bad. And sometimes she gets a cough and she's the only one who will get it. And then it just kind of lingers, and it'll go, and then it'll come back, and then it'll go. So we have to get her to an allergist at some point and figure out what's going on with that. As for Evelyn, after shots, it's always rough for a couple days. And I was kind of expecting that and prepared for it. In fact, when we made her first appointment for the shots, it was supposed to be the day before Halloween. And then as Halloween started to approach, I looked at my calendar and realized, oh crap, if it's rough, there's no way we're going to go out for Halloween. And because of certain circumstances, this was really our first Halloween where we were all going to go trick-or-treating together. So I knew I didn't want to do that. So I rescheduled it for a couple days later after the weekend. Well, her appointment went well for the most part. The shots were really rough. And while we were at her appointment, we found out that she wasn't exactly growing the way that they were hoping. But they weren't too concerned about it because when she was born what they consider macrosomic. So basically, in layman's terms, that means that she was bigger than her gestational age. So they're not sure if she's jumping percentiles because she's kind of going back to what her growth should have been, or if she's just kind of leveling out and finding her own whatever. Personally, I think that they should have reweighed her and checked her height again, because I think she's grown a lot more than what they said, just from the fact that she's outgrown like all of her clothes. So who knows? We have another appointment in like a week and a half. Part of the reason that I haven't been recording anything is because since then, our nursing relationship has kind of changed. Instead of being like a normal every 2 hours, maybe 3 if she stretches it, and then a long spurt at night, I feel like I'm having to like force her to eat. And even when I sit down to nurse her, like when she would have normally nursed, it's a fight. Like she will cry, she will tell me she doesn't want it. It's a fight. And I just don't know what to do about it because I've tried bottles too, and I get the same reaction. So it's not just like nursing, it's eating in general, which is concerning since they don't think that she's growing properly. And when we talked about it, everything kind of was fine. Like she's doing all the diapers that she needs to do. She, when she eats, everything is textbook what it should be. So we're just trying to figure out what exactly is it in this equation that's wrong, or is it just that she's leveling out? So that's what our next appointment is, that hopefully she's going up this percentile that she's jumped to this time and she's on a more normal arc. I'm most concerned about this nursing thing because she needs to eat. Like, I know that, just once or twice a day, especially in the morning when she's happier, is not enough for like a 2.5 month old. It's not. And because I'm focused on that and trying to keep her happy, which has become harder since then, it really takes up basically all the time I have. And I feel bad for Elaine because I know I'm not spending as much time with her because I'm focused on keeping Evelyn, like, not miserable. So I don't know what's going to happen. So hopefully, it's less than a week since she's had the shot. So hopefully it's just kind of recovering from that. Although usually, from what I know from Elaine, and then from what I know from like friends' kids, typically it's just a day or two and then they're over it. But she had a really bad like emotional reaction to the shots. I have never heard that cry out of her before, and it was pretty much impossible to calm her down. The doctor kept joking, oh, just whip out a boob and she'll be happy. No, she was not. I tried to nurse her. There was no anything. She wasn't having it. She just screamed. Like, the only thing that kind of worked was I turned the lights off in the room and just kind of sat there with her and held her and talked to her. And eventually, like, it took a good 10-15 minutes to calm her down. And there's nothing worse than that feeling when your kid feels terrible and there's literally nothing you can do. So that's what's going on with us right now. Hopefully this passes and it's not an issue and we can get back to our happy, calm, fun selves again. Or at least that's what I'm really hoping. Because I just want my happy baby back. Like, she doesn't seem like the same baby that she did, or that she was a week ago. And I guess that's the hardest part. But I'm going to get to cleaning while they are both asleep because, like not being able to film, I have not done anything. And today has been Joe's long work day because it's Sunday. So I'm going to get on that. Maybe he'll film something more tonight. I don't know. I have a feeling we're just going to clean because I think tomorrow we've got some things we got to do. So with that, I'm going to say good night and thank you for watching.